This is my favorite clip of the week, possibly of the month, maybe of 2023 so far. You're going to just sit down for this one, okay? If I told you that my racial background was cock a sword, what would you think? You'd think something's not right. You'd think, oh boy, David Pakman, sir, the wheel is spinning, but the hamster is dead. You would think something was very wrong with me. Well, that is exactly the word that Newsmax guest Vernon Jones used during a segment on Newsmax about when Joe Biden said, I'm a white boy, but I'm not dumb, or something along those lines. You have to see this. Vernon Jones, oh God, I think I might just play it and not even explain it. And I'll explain it later, okay? Here's Vernon Jones telling us what are the three races. What are the three races?
This is what he said yesterday. He said, at this church, I'm a white boy, but I'm not stupid. Vernon, I mean, where'd that come from?
Let me drop back for a second. First of all, Jason, my good friend, being Latino is no race. There's only three races, monogourd, conquistador, and Negroid.
Oh my God. Oh dear God. There are three races, folks: monogourd, caucasoid, and Negroid. Okay. Do you know where this comes from? As Dave Weigel pointed out, our friend Dave Weigel, this is not a random guy. This is Vernon Jones, who was endorsed by Trump in 2022. He thankfully lost his primary. Here's what Vernon Jones is talking about. There's this old 1780s race idea that there are essentially three races. Those three races are Caucasoid, Mongoloid, and Negroid, or as it was originally called, Ethiopian. This is from the 1780s. It comes from the Göttingen School of History. It was then later developed further, and it became one of these racist ideologies during the age of colonialism, okay? So it's insane that Vernon Jones, particularly as a black man, is saying this is the reality about race. But it's extra insane that he's mangling beyond recognition the names of these races. Cock a sword? What on earth? I mean, it sounds like when little boys play swords, if you know what I'm talking about. It's insane. Let's play it one more time. Absolutely my favorite clip, maybe of the year so far.
Vernon, I mean, where'd that come from?
Let me drop back for a second. First of all, Jason, my good friend.
Drop back to contextualize caucasoid for us.
Being Latino is no race. There's only three races, monogourd, conquistador, and Negroid.
God. Well, you couldn't write this stuff.
But liberals create this whole new class or a new race called Latinos. They are no race.
Right.
And it is very clear. He did say that Hispanics are more diverse in their thinking than African American, not diverse in where they come from. As a matter of fact, Spaniards have nothing to do with Mexicans, and they all speak the same language. But again,
well, I think. I think Spaniards have something to do with Mexicans if you study the history of the Spanish. Why do you think that Spanish is spoken in most, but not all, Central and South American countries? Now, of course, now in Mexico, the population is you have a lot of multiracialism in Mexico, which is folks from Spain who then had kids with those populations that were already in what is now Mexico. But has anyone ever heard a dumber analysis of whatever this is?
Liberals created this race and made it unique based on you speaking Hispanic or speaking.
I speak Hispanic. That's exactly right.
Sorry, Spanish.
Yeah.
So let's be clear about that. And two,
this is a verbal ink blot. This is just a mess.
Joe Biden stands in front of a black college like Morehouse and Spelman. He says that the reason why black businesses aren't as successful as whites is because they don't have lawyers and they don't have accountants. That is racist. That shows how naive he is. And to say he's 80 now and saying that, how about when Joe wasn't 80, when Joe didn't want black people to go to his neighborhood and go to school. I didn't say it.
God.
Kamala Harris said it. So Joe has a long history of bigotry. Joe has a long history.
Bigotry. All right. Anyway, I want you to email me. Let me know if there was if you were running a 5K or playing intramural hockey. Are you going to be on monogourd, or do you prefer to be on what I believe is the winning team, the Cockaswords? I know where I'm going with this one, folks. You let me know. One of our sponsors is Zippix nicotine toothpicks. Don't you think it's time you stopped putting smoke and vape oils in your lungs? Zippix toothpicks are a convenient way to curb the nicotine cravings. Zippix toothpicks are super discreet. You can use them anytime, anywhere smoking and vaping aren't allowed, including flights, sporting events, in restaurants. They're available in 6 different flavors with options of 2 and 3 milligrams of nicotine. If you're not a nicotine user, Zippix also offers caffeine and B12 infused toothpicks. Zippix has already helped tens of thousands of customers ditch the cigarettes, ditch the vapes. They might be able to help you too. If you're a smoker or a vapor, give Zippix toothpicks a try. Your lungs will thank you. Go to zippixtoothpicks.com today. Save 10% with the code PACMAN10 at checkout. Just remember, you must be 21 or older to order. The link is down below.